Georgia is a state in the southeast region of United States bordered to the north by Tennessee and North Carolina, to the northeast by South Carolina, to the southeast by Atlantic Ocean, to the south by Florida, and to the west by Alabama. Georgia is 24th largest state in the area and ninth most populous of the 50 United States. In 2020, population was 10,711,908. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Atlanta, a beta plus global city, is both the state's capital and its largest city. The Atlanta metropolitan area, with a population of more than 6 million people in 2020, is the ninth most populous metropolitan area in the United States and contains about 57% of Georgia's entire population. Founding in 1732 as province of Georgia and first settled in 1733, Georgia became a British royal colony in 1752. It was the last and southernmost of the origin 13th colony to be established, named after King George II of Great Britain. The Georgia colony covered the area from South Carolina south to Spanish Florida and west to French Louisiana and the Mississippi River. On January 2nd, 1788, Georgia became the first state to ratify the U.S. state constitution. From 1802 to 1804, western Georgia was split to form Mississippi Territory, which later was admitted as U.S. state of Alabama and Mississippi. Georgia declared its secession from the Union on January 19, 1861, and was one of the original 7 Confederate States. Following the Civil War, it was the last state to be restored to the Union on July 15, 1870. In the post-Reconstruction era of the late 19th century, Georgia's economy was transformed as a group of prominent politicians, businessmen, and journalists led by Henry W. Grady espoused the New South philosophy of sectional reconciliation, industrialization, and white supremacy. During the mid-20th century, several Georgians, most notably Martin Luther King Jr., were prominent leaders during the civil rights movement. Atlanta was selected as the host of 1996 Summer Olympics, which marks the 100th anniversary of the modern Olympic Games. Since 1945, Georgia had been substantial population and economic growth as part of broader Sun Belt phenomenon. From 2007 to 2008, 14 of Georgia's counties ranked among the nation's 100 fastest growing. Georgia is defined by a diversity of landscapes, flora and fauna. The state's northernmost region includes the Blue Ridge Mountains, part of larger Appalachian mountain system. The Piedmont Plateau extends from the foothills of Blue Ridge south to the fall line, an escarpment to the coastal plain, defining the state's southern region. Georgia's highest point is Blairstown Butte at 4,784 feet, 100 for 1,458 meters above sea level. The lowest is Atlantic Ocean with the exception of some high altitude areas in Blue Ridge. The entirety of state has a humidity subtropical climate of states entirely east of Mississippi River. Georgia is the largest in land area. Georgia is known for warm, temperate climate, sleepy peaches, peanuts, and pecans. Its lumber, resin, and tuntain cotton quarry hunting. Geography and demographic. State abbreviation GA. State capital Atlanta. State size total land plus water 59,425 square miles. Land only 57,906 square miles. Number of counties 159 counties. Time zone East time zone. Bordering state Alabama, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. Highest point Blastown, Barrett, 4,784 feet. National parks none. State population as of 2020 10,711,908. State population density 185 people per square mile. Area code 229, 404, 470, 478, 678, 706, 762, 770, 912, 943. Top 5 cities as per 2020 population. Atlanta 512,550. Augusta 202,779. Columbus 196,442. Savannah 143,632. Athens 127,795. Government and legislature. Statehood January the 2nd, 1788. Electoral votes 16. State symbols. State amphibian, green tree frog. State bird, brown thresher. State crop, peanut. State fish, long mouse bath. State flower, keros. State fruit, peach. State insect, honeybee. State marine mammal, right male. State mineral, storolites. State motto, wisdom, justice, and moderation. State nickname, Peach State, Empire State of the South. State reptile, gopher, tortoise. State tree, live oak. State vegetable, Vidalia, onion. Sports teams, major sports teams, MLB, Atlanta Braves. MFL, Atlanta Falcons. NBA, Atlanta Hawks. Major League Soccer, Atlanta United. NSAA Division One schools, University of Georgia, Georgia Institute of Technology, Georgia Southern University, Georgia State University, Kennesaw State University, Mercer University, Savannah State University. Table tennis clubs in Georgia. Alpharetta, Arch Table Tennis Club, Athens, Georgia Table Tennis. Duluth, MK Georgia Table Tennis, Johns Creek, Atlanta International Table Tennis Academy, Lawrenceville, John Table Tennis Training, Marietta, EC Sports Table Tennis Club, Morelos, Atlanta, Georgia Table Tennis Association, Savannah Table Tennis Club, Suwanee, U.S.A. Table Tennis. Popular tourist attractions: Atlanta Botanical Garden in Atlanta, Atlanta Historical Center Museum in Atlanta, Coraway Gardens just outside of Columbus, Centennial Olympic Park in Atlanta, CNN Center Building in Atlanta, College Football Hall of Fame and Museum for College Football in Atlanta, Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta, Georgia Guidestones Granite Monument in Elbert County, High Museum of Art Museum in Atlanta, Lake Lanier Reservoir in North Georgia, Piedmont Park in Atlanta, Rock City Garden in Chattanooga, Six Flags Over Georgia Theme Park in Atlanta, Stone Mountain Theme Park in Atlanta, Underground Atlanta Shopping and Entertainment District in downtown Atlanta, Wild Adventure Theme Park in Valdosta, World of Coca-Cola Museum showcasing for history of Coca-Cola Company in Atlanta, Zoo in Atlanta. Popular iconic Georgia foods. Georgia is famous for the following foods: peaches, boiled peanuts, pecan pie, fried chicken, pimento cheese, fried green tomato, shrimp and greens, chicken and dumplings, corn on the cob. Famous people born in Georgia: Nobel Prize winner Martin Luther King Jr. Peace in 1964, Jimmy Carter. Peace in 2002, United States President Jimmy Carter, 39th President. Pro Football Hall of Fame: Marion Motley, fullback, inducted in 1968. Jimmy Brown, fullback, inducted in 1971. Jimmy Parker, offensive guard, offensive tackle, inducted in 1972. Mary Blount, cornerback, inducted in 1989. John Anna, guard, inducted in 1991. Larry Little, guard, inducted in 1993. Ray Fade Wright, offensive tackle, inducted in 2006. Richard Dent, defensive end, inducted in 2011. Ray Guy, punter, inducted in 2015. Kevin Mowai, center, inducted in 2019. Baseball Hall of Fame player: Take Home, center fielder, inducted in 1936. Bill Terry, first baseman, inducted in 1954. Jackie Robinson, second baseman, inducted in 1962. Josh Gibson, catcher, inducted in 1972. Johnny Means, first baseman, inducted in 1981. Frank Thomas, first baseman, inducted in 2014. Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame player: Walt Frazier, guard, inducted in 1987. Teresa Edwards, guard, inducted in 2011. Famous actors and actresses: Holly Hunter, Julia Roberts, Joanne Woodward. Famous singers: Ray Charles, Amy Grant, Alan Jackson, Jennifer Page, Otis Redding, Kanye West. Georgia Fun Factors, all facts. Georgia was named for King George II of England. Georgia was founded in 1732 by British Member of Parliament James Oglethorpe's origin intention was to use the colony as a place for debt-ridden people to get a fresh start. Georgia is the largest state east of Mississippi River. Georgia has seven official natural wonders: Amicarora, Amicarora Falls, the Okefenokee Swamp, Providence Canyon, Radium Springs, Stone Mountain, Tarura, George, and Warm Springs. Coca-Cola was invented in May 1886 by John Pemberton in Atlanta, Georgia. The popular theme park Six Flags Over Georgia was actually named for Six Flags that fly over the lands that comprise of present-day Georgia. The Six Flags are that of England, Spain, France, Confederate States of America, United States, and Georgia. In Georgia, it's illegal to live on a boat for more than 30 days during a calendar year. Wesleyan College in Macon was the first college in the world established as a full college for women. It started in 1836 as Georgia Female College. Georgia is the only state with an official state crop peanut. The Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is the world's busiest airport in terms of number of passengers served. Thank you very much for being with us. This is Asha Tower, where we are talking about all 50 states made add up to United States Union. If you are new here, you can subscribe, comment, and share as we are sharing together everything about U.S. United States of America, state by state. See you in the next video and God bless you. Thank you very much and bye bye.